Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of day, yet again, where you get to watch me completely ruin a tower defense roguelike and then force you to buy it in order to play it better than me. Welcome to fishTDX, a new tower defense roguelike auto battler that takes inspiration from games like Bloons, games like Super Auto Pets, and also games like The Binding of Isaac a little bit with how its synergy system works. I played the demo a while back. This is actually the sequel to bugTDX, a game that I played on my channel last year. This sequel is way better. bugTDX is good as well, but they made a lot of improvements in fishTDX. Let's check it out, okay? There are different, like, packs of items in the game as well, which is kind of cool. I don't 100% know how. I think you maybe unlock more as you play or something like that. You can make your own as well, I think. But obviously we only got one. Let's play, right, with this one that we have. I'll play on the easiest difficulty because I can't play on any higher one, and we'll get going. Welcome to fishTDX. Dinner time, we're hungry for some fish. Hover over a tower to see how much it costs and what it does. Let's place a tower, click to select it, place it anywhere. Our tower will automatically aim at oncoming fish. Hover over an affix to see how much those cost. That's, I believe, this. Yeah, this is an affix. This is a tower. This is a tower. This is a tower. Affixes are placed on towers to strengthen their ability. So if I played the glass shard, right? Shoots 8 bleeding shards in random directions. Bleeding, the enemy takes more damage. Then you put on explosive. Does damage to close enemies on impact. You have a chance for explosive on top of it. So we can make this like shooting 8 bleeding shards and then each one has a chance to explode, which, I mean, that seems interesting to me. I'm not sure how good it is, but it's at least kind of interesting. Let's place a tower, right? So the spear, let's put the spear right here, and then we're going to place this, and I'm gonna send it, okay? Because I'm just kind of intrigued to see how that works. I don't have any money left, so let's not worry about that. Towers can only have the amount of affixes as levels. Level 2 tower, 2 affixes. These are level 1 towers. I also have a piece of grass right here. Useless for the round, 20% chance to deactivate an adjacent tower each wave. Gross, but good to know. WASD or the mouse to move around, Q and E or the scroll wheel to zoom. This island is called a plot, okay? Different plots have different effects and different artifacts. So here we can now gain different plots, right? And that gives us certain things, which is kind of interesting. Let's buy a plot, select how many splits the path will have, and hold to add it. So keep in mind that you really don't want as many split paths, which is why this one gives you more stuff, right? I think that we may be intelligent to just do a simple plot to start. We do have a new plot, grass, pretty uninteresting. This is an alert, it'll pop up when you discover something new. Okay, buy some more towers, start the next wave. I'm out of towers, bro, unfortunately. And then this is a rainforest. Poison does 1.5 times damage in here. That's kind of cool. And we have the Billabong. Adjacent towers do 1.5 times more poison damage. Kind of interesting. Okay, let's start the wave. You can speed up the game up to 6 times speed. Right click to increase, left click to decrease. We'll put it on 2 times. I think that 2 times is a pretty good speed. Thanks for my income. Nice work. You get 10 gold at the end of each wave, plus 1 gold for each 5 you saved, which is good to know for sure. See the info for the selected tower along with its performance. Bunch of stats that I'm not going to read. Click the tabs to open and close. The UI, man, this is a little chaotic for sure. Hold down on a tower to pick it up. I'll do it. I can pick you up, and then right click to deselect it or put it in the rubbish to sell it. I don't really want to do that. Having too many towers on one plot decreases their damage output. Try to spread out your towers, take advantage of artifacts. More you discover, more packs you unlock with different affixes, effects, and towers. Good luck, check out the different packs. And we're in, okay? So what all do we got here? New effect, bleeding, hit enemy takes more damage. Explosive, damage to close enemies on impact. Brittle takes extra explosive damage. Interesting. Okay. And then a new enemy, the Barramundi, a regular fish, average speed, not much health. So we can add another plot here. Also, this is not 1 money. I had 2 money left over. I got 12 money up here. I read that wrong. What if we crank another rainforest, man? I'm kind of intrigued by that because now we can maybe build like a poison build through here. What are you? Tower is placed on top of the fly trap, inflicts strong bleeding. So we've got multiple bleed scenarios, and we have multiple poison opportunities at this point, which is kind of cool. Let's maybe try to get a poison. Here you go. Shoot a poison spike. Okay. So right here, adjacent towers do 1.5 times more poison damage. I hate the font in this game. I wish there was a way to change the font. I don't think there's a way to change the font, but the font drives me up a wall a little bit. I just find it very unreadable. But that's a me problem. Let's put this here, because this theoretically now has 1.5 times 1.5 times more poison damage, which seems lit to me. We also have, wow, a tower placed here inflicts poison, too. Which is pretty sick. I'm going to try to carry over a little bit of money here. I think that we're in a position where we have a good chunk of juice in this environment. The explosives that are hitting that are also doing... I love the explosive on this tower, man. I think that that's secretly, like, really, really good. Because you have a little bit more erratic shooting. So being able to... There, and then we get our little interest going. I would love to keep the interest, like, high here. So what all do we got along here? I mean, is this really multiplying my money by 2 times right now if I choose one of these? Because that's kind of sick. I would have a lot of money. Okay, yeah. Or maybe it's just I get 2. Let's do this one, okay? Yeah, it was just get 2 money. So the beach, get active, ball projectiles gain 1.5 times more damage per hit. Okay. We want to get a little bit of poison in this area. To the point where we want to make sure that we are cranking. I actually think that you're better put here to cover a little bit more space. This way we're cranking poison early. This is kind of a waste over here, but I think I'm fine with that. What we have to be careful of is stuff can exit out this way. So we're kind of trying to go pretty big early here. And keep in mind we can also level up our towers too. So I'm going to roll. Shoots a burst of energized drink. Speeds up an enemy briefly. Why would I take you? That seems pretty horrible to me. Like really bad. How do I lock you? I wanna lock you. There you go. Okay. We're gonna keep it like that. I want to place those on there next time, but I think that we're good enough on this wave. Because we're about to have Poison Alley over here, and the poison is going to chonk them, man. But I think that being able to get the spear fully upgraded early is going to provide us with a little bit of extra juice. So here's poison. That's going well. And infection. Hit enemy takes way more damage. Made from poison and bleed. Yo, okay. That's fascinating. That's really fascinating. So we're able to combine poison and bleed to cause a new effect on enemies. What a cool mechanic. I really like that. Okay. Let's do a nice simple plot here. So this is just a grassland. Increases chance effects by 1.5. Generates sun for touching flowers. And sun increases range, damage, reload speed, and effect potency. Bro, there's so much going on here. I love it. It's really good. Stealth. Berry bush, towers placed on top are considered stealth. Doesn't count towards tower count. So we have to be careful. That's something that we have not done a lot of here, is having our concerns about what I am going to tell you. I kind of like the idea of putting the sucker here instead, moving you to here. Because then you get the bleed on them as they come in, and then the poison comes on, and we have this little insane, oh, but we're doing less damage now. So I gotta move you to here. Jason towers do 1.5 times more poison damage. Do you think that, we can't go there. Yeah, that's not possible. And I can't pick that up. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we go back to what we had, man. It just feels like I'm wasting a little bit of space with this, but I think it's fine. Apply slow, cluster mine, explosive mines. I don't really care about any of this. I'm going to roll you once. I'm going to lock you. I'm going to lock you. Release a hammer flail. I think we're still fine in this area, so I'm going to let her rip. Because I think that we have an insanely nice poison area. I think the spear is doing very, very good things for me. Like, these guys are basically half dead before they even get into Poison Alley, and Poison Alley just chonks them. I mean, it's ridiculous with the bleed and the poison. The infection takes over. I'm like a corrupted doctor, and we're just stacking money, which makes our life even better. So shooting a bleeding dagger, we would love to do this. It's a tier 2. I think that this is more or less a perfect thing to put right here. And then we'll upgrade you. We're going to stack you. I'm going to roll once. Shoots a bleeding arrow. Yeah, I would love to. And I mean, it really is even cooler if I could put that. I mean, this is actually a pretty decent spot. I don't think that this is a chance effect on this tower. Yeah, no chance here. We can also change what it tries to hit. I'm not as concerned about that right now, if I'm honest with you. Increase explosion size. It's an interesting affix, but I can't put it on this guy because he already has his one affix on him. So, and I can't take that off of him. So we just got to be a little careful. I'm gonna try to keep my income flowing in the game, because I'm just like a little concerned. Okay, what's underwater? I just clicked it away. We'll never know. I think one of the enemies has. Oh, he's dipping up and down out of the ground. That's what's going on. So he's able to avoid jumps out and back underwater. Okay, yeah, interesting. Interesting. Still cruising though. I mean, I think that this is an awesome opportunity for us to upgrade this guy to a level 2. So now we could put the big boom on him because he's a level 2. And it's a big investment in this unit. But I think it's decent. We can put another dagger here. Do you think that that's the best move, or do you think that it's better to do something like this to get the double area? I also can keep on doing this. But I don't need to do that, which is the interesting part. I don't know what some of these do either. And it's like I don't need the money, but if I choose this one, right? Now I'm at 20 money. We're back on a poison kick again. I'm going to start the wave. I mean, it may look insane, man. There's a lot of decisions that you have to make here as to how you want to handle this, right? I mean, obviously there's a good chunk of enemies on the screen at this point, but we're handling them pretty okay. So I think that collecting income in order to attempt to make us the best possible route in the future. This sniper is nuts. Like, he is really, really good, and we're just collecting interest like crazy. So this adds explosive chance. So this is where it would increase the chance effects there, which is interesting. Let's roll around a little. I think that upgrading this guy to level 2 kind of rocks. We can continue to upgrade Spear Boy. He's now level 3. And then I love the idea of getting more bleed. So what do you do? Adjacent sport towers. So you're not a sport tower. Faster reload on sport towers. Okay. And then this. More poison damage. Tower placed on top of here applies poison. I mean, this is like an ideal scenario. This applies poison. And that poison is more juiced up. But we also have to be careful to not, like, full send the enemies down into this area either. We gotta be a little cautious. Does damage scaled off energize. Interesting, so that's a synergy with the one potion that we didn't want to take. This guy, right? This is just a flail. I don't hate the idea of putting down a flail, like, somewhere in this area. But I feel like we can do better. Like, even putting this guy, like, here, just to give a little bit of extra work in this area. And then this is where we're going to go kind of crazy next time. Flails swing faster. I'm less concerned. But upgrading this guy sounds kind of sick. Continue to make our spear a little better. Eventually we can just sell this spear to get better units, right? And I guess we can't access the shop during a wave, which is fine. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. The dolphins going underwater sucks like a lot. That makes those quite hard to deal with, but this area is it's a death alley for sure. I mean, it's just so much damage that we have right there. So thanks for the income. New tower is unlocked, which is good. Let's get this guy upgraded. His range is now crazy, which is really good. It honestly makes me wonder, should I be moving him to, like, here? And then maybe moving one of these. Maybe we swap this out, right? So we'll bring you to here. Then you get, the bleed is going to be applied through here. You're not doing poison yet. We could put you here, and this way we're putting bleed like crazy at the beginning, but this isn't the best spot for him, is the problem. Like this bangs. Well, no, this doesn't bang because he's not doing poison damage. I need him here. Or I need him here is what I need. So now it's applying poison and bleed at the same time. This is applying poison, this is applying bleed. At that point you would move this guy to like here instead. And he can't be disabled. There's no chance associated with him. I think it's okay. I'll tell you that I'm not in love with it. But I do think it's okay. I do think that this is a pretty valuable upgrade to get him to level 2. Just putting more bleed on. Hitting a fish with energize increases the fire rate of that tower. That's kind of interesting. I don't think it's needed. I think I'm going to lock this. I'm trying to keep us at about 15 money just to get that little bit of interest off of this. Like, I think there's value there. And this now at level 3 is busting out damage pretty well. What I think I want to do is change this tower to focus last unit, right? Because I think that we want to be applying the bleed to the most recent units to come out instead of stacking bleed on the furthest away unit. Right? I think that seems logical to me. Okay, let's continue to upgrade. We've got 2 of these at level 2 now. Let's continue to stack you there. Now, what's this? Take dot per energize stack. I'm not doing an energize run, and I'm starting to consider that maybe I should be doing an energize run. Because it's pretty good. I'm going to move this to here now and move you back to here. Because I do think there's value in having the poison and the bleed in this area. But then we need more way to get poison right here. I think it's fine for now. What are you? Infinite range for fish with energize. Bro, there's so many energize synergies that I'm just not willing to try right now. We'll figure out how to make that work. I think you want to lock these up. Because bleeding saws are going to be very good. I'm just going to tell you. Let's start the next wave. I think that we're going to take damage here sometime soon. But I'm vibing right now, okay? We're halfway through. We're on wave 9. I mean, we're not halfway through, but we're close to halfway through. How is this looking over here? Yeah, terrifying. Yeah. One would argue this is not going great. Yeah, I mean, that guy's making it through. So strong fish, we got some problems. Bro, he got a lot of health. He got a ton of health. What's your vibe? Eats nearby fish to gain health and speed. Speed is slow. Speed is slow? I mean, I guess he ate a lot of fish, and that's what happened there. Okay, we need some of these tier 3. This is where we spend a lot, right? So we want to get bleed going over here. They're not going this way because, I mean, I guess I don't know how they decide where to go. It's an interesting question. And I don't need money, so let's. I also don't know. I don't know what the purple. Hey, let's click this, okay? So this is void. Deactivate all towers at the start of the wave. Excuse me. Permanent increase to all stats. Towers placed on top gain a small enhancement. Okay. Towers placed on top have huge range. Okay, we need to get, like... Bro, these just have no range. They got no range, man. I gotta be careful. We need to move this guy, okay? We need to move this guy to here. So he covers that whole area and starts to hit them while they're over here. This guy needs to get changed to focus last unit to apply poison regularly to each person that comes by. Then we get the saws. We're going to stack some saws here. We're going to put that onto there. And then we're going to play this. We're going to play out our money a little. So this is now a max tower. And its range is actually quite good. So we're going to move you to here, because you'll be hitting here, this will be hitting there. Ideally, we would get some poison over here. Maybe this is actually the better play, because we get the poison on early. It's shooting a ring of poison spikes. So it's going to hit around that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine for right now. Let's upgrade you to level 2. That's now hitting. Chance to inflict very strong bleeding. I mean, these are still applying bleeding. But very strong bleeding is that's a different beast, for sure. Let's lock this. Let's lock this. Let's start the wave. Let's see how this goes. Oh, those continue to, like, go for a bit. Let's a fish run across land to the exit. Excuse me? That's horrible? I do not want the fish to run across land, bro. Okay. I think we're gonna be fine. We are not gonna be fine. This dolphin is gonna make it through, man. Okay, tough. Losing some hearts, but we're making it happen. What if we attempt to put this in? Sun effects are 1.5 times stronger. Adjacent towers inflict bleeding. I mean, that's pretty good, to be honest with you. This is all bleed. This is where we could do something like this. Then you put this on top. We need to use our affixes a little more, I think. That's pretty decent. We'll upgrade this guy. That's actually going quite well over there. We're getting just more stuff in here. Chance for bullets to energize, increased explosion size. Let's try to get this upgraded. Daggers now upgraded. And I'm running out of money, so I think it's probably intelligent to start. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, this is great, obviously. Like, being able to just clobber them through here. But we do struggle against some of these stronger units. I mean, there's a guy just zooming through here. I don't know how to stop that. I mean, he's just walking through. What are you? A whale. Lies underwater for a long time before jumping out. But he was an elite whale. Okay, I mean, I was just doomed from the get-go. I don't know how we deal with that. It's a tough one. Let's add some explosion chance. I'm gonna put it on here. We're gonna level up this guy to be great. But I'm gonna tell you, dude, we need to move him. We need to move him to here. Like, I know that it may make sense. Like, this looks a little janky over here. Unless we do, like, a flail here. This is not a terrible idea, actually, now that I think about it. See, but now we have 4 towers on this place. So we moved this guy, but we can't put him here, because... Oh, no, I can put him here. We can have 3 towers here. Okay. Can we put you... No. Yeah, you gotta be here. Okay. Little tough. Little tough. Saws at level 2. I mean, we can make this flail continue to be upgraded. At some point, we need to sell, like, our crap towers to get better ones in. I mean, this is obviously an amazing set of items. I more or less think I'm locking almost all of them. And to be honest, at this point, you probably send it. I'm gonna try to do this. My idea here is if we can combine around here, economy towers gain money. I don't have economy towers. What are economy towers? If we can connect these, right? Now we're snaking through. But it'll probably force them to go this way. Which I'm not sure is a good thing either. Because honestly, this path, like, really sucks. Yeah, there's a lot to think about. I probably should have been being more diligent with adding in more places as time went on. You live and you learn, okay, chat? You live and you learn. And I can't place you yet. Okay, those are all locked. Let's start the wave. I mean, let's pray we don't get hit with an elite that is an insane, speedy... There's like 1,000 minnows in here right now. Fortunately, the poison is doing a number to them. Sardines. Come in schools of fish, fast speed, almost no health. Okay, I will tell you that actually went better than I could have expected. So good little sardine play. Also, the toadfish blows up and is temporarily invulnerable. Interesting. Okay. So let's combine you. Ah, frick, you're still going though. Earn gold on shot, 50% chance to quarry on the diagonal tower. So like, this is sick. Is not a lot of chance there, but it's still pretty good. I like the idea of the upgrade there. I like the idea of making sure this thing gets upgraded. And then what I really like is getting some more poison up here, but I can't afford it. So, start the next wave. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe we're playing with fire a little, but I'm on wave 13. I mean, I got 6 health. That part's concerning. Hey, what's going on here? New elite bounty. I just clicked off of it. It looked like maybe bounty means that all the towers can shoot at the bounty or something. New elite. Slower, tougher, and filled with sardines. It's a little spicy through here. I don't feel great about that. And this whale is a large problem. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't think this whale is a large problem. Because the bleed and the poison, we're stacking like an insane amount of infection and bleed and poison. Yeah, he's dead as hell. But we did have one go through. I think that, oh, we also gained a little bit of stuff from, a quarry got some, bounty got some. Bro, it's fantastic. Let's change, I want to change these guys to tackle the... I mean, I guess I want them to be first enemy, still. We maybe just need, like, a little bit more juice up here. Where did... I tried to place it up here last time. We need the fact for bleed to be able to hit these along with the poison. We're poison and bleed, baby. That's our mantra in this game. I'm trying to keep that a good effort. And then explosion chance. So this tower does not have it, but this one, I've now added it twice, actually. I wanted to make sure that we were adding that to different ones. Let's roll. Explosive rockets that inflict slow. I think you want bigger explosion on this guy. Continue to upgrade your saw. You're now level 3. Ice shotgun. I'm less concerned about an ice shotgun. Look, I mean, I have my concerns, but it's my first run, right? This guy can walk on land. He's just going. He's just going, having a good time. I've got my concerns, but I think we're doing okay. That's a dolphin was fast, man. I can't stop that. I can't stop that. That's way too good. Okay. I mean, this is probably where you should put in some towers that slow. I'm not gonna deny that. We could totally die here. Nah, just kidding. They got obliterated. Okay, new tower is unlocked. Generate gold each wave. It's obviously decent. I think that you do like some flails through here. What are you? Defibrillator. Shoots volatile lightning. Moves erratically with a chance to explode. Okay. Chance to inflict very strong bleed. Applies slow. That's great on, like, the pufferfish. Because when they come through here, being slowed down is kind of awesome. Honestly, I really love the idea of getting some lightning through here. Like, maybe that's something... Maybe we move the flail to here. Maybe it's time to trash our spear. I know he's a level 4, but he's old, right? He's old, he's crappy. You can bring in this to stack bleed early. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. And then I know that we still got lightning there. But let's... So mines increase... They increase gold. Generate a gold per adjacent tower level. Okay. Let's try this, okay? Let's try this. This way we make a little bit of extra money. I'm a little scared about this wave. I think that we have changed the way that we do things here. Shell shock, briefly confused and explodes, made from explosive and slow. Slow and poison is decay. I mean, we're basically attempting to put as many status effects on these enemies as humanly possible. Which is pretty good, right? It's pretty good. We also, this one tower over here, new elite, the Malachite. Nearby enemies are invisible until this one is killed. This guy just dumping out these right here is crazy. Look at this going. That's a ton of money we made. This guy's going crazy. What's the wizard? Shoot long lightning chains. I mean, I'm obviously intrigued. We have an insane synergy at the beginning with all of the status effects over here. And I think that you want to keep that train going. But I can't deny that I love the idea of a wizard. So let's put a wizard. I just don't know. I don't know where to put him, to be honest. And I'm gonna continue to try to build out this area. Inflicts freeze. We don't have any sport ball towers. That's one that we have not been able to figure out how to make happen. So maybe this guy has not been in the game. So let's get him out of here. Let's put a slow tower there. And then we'll put him with a chance to inflict bleed. So that we ensure that bleed is getting put on in this area. And then let's get the flail going. Barbed flail, I should say. And honestly, I love the amount of money that we're making up here. It's not bad, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna start the wave. I weirdly have some confidence in this one. Like, things are going decent. Now, a fast anglerfish, I'm gonna tell you, we're just screwed there. Are we not just screwed? No, we're screwed. Thought for a second we had a chance, but we definitely were just screwed. I don't have a lot of faith that we're surviving this one. That is 3 enemies making their way through the... That's a lot of enemies making their way through. We're screwed. Okay. That was a good run. We gave it our all on this one. I mean, we're gonna get screwed on like 7 different areas. Yeah. Not great. However, I unlocked a bunch, right? I unlocked very super 110% balance. I unlocked crash your computer. And I unlocked opulence. So different packs of items here for us to try out. Intrigued by it, for sure. I mean, it's fun to experiment. It's just a good tower defense game, man. I suck at tower defense games. I'm sure that you will let me know everything I did wrong in the comment section. But it's just a fun game to play. It makes you want to experiment around with different things, figure it all out. It's a banger. Check it out. Link in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you tomorrow for some more videos. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.